Hey guys, it's Jen with Cards Zen by Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today for another card. My name is Jennifer Blaszak. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Central Pennsylvania. Today we are using the Latte Love stamp set and the coordinating designer series paper that you can get with this. I meant to show you this card several months ago, and I apologize. I got busy with Christmas and it sat here waiting for me to do this video. We are going to be doing the same card. The bones are going to be the same, but we're going to change it up just a little bit so that we can incorporate a special little gift, a thank you gift for some very special people in my life. So again, the bones of the card are going to be the same, but we're just going to change it up just slightly. So stay tuned. I do want to show you though the Latte Love stamp set that we're going to be using today. My delay, procrastination, I apologize, is actually to your benefit because right now this Latte Love stamp set is on the Stampin' Up! Store, online store, and you will find it under the last chance items. That means that they are not returning this stamp set. Once it's sold out, it is sold out. They are not bringing it back. It is on sale for $8. On sale for $8. That is just amazing. The coordinating designer series paper is absolutely beautiful, and it's so beautiful that I have ordered probably about 6 packs of this since it came out. I might get a few more. But let me show you this paper really quick. It's 12 by 12 paper. You get 2 pieces and they're double-sided. So this is my favorite one. I love these designs. And then on the back side, you have kind of the little coffee cup stains. You have the beans, and on the back side of that, you have this pretty little plaid. You have the coffee swirl. On the back side of that, you have the coffee beans. I love this. I drink my coffee black, but when I go to a coffee shop and I get like a latte or something else that where they're able to do these really cute designs in the top, I'm just mesmerized by that. I have no idea how they do it. It's like magic to me, but it makes me happy. So I love this paper. I've gone through a lot of it. We're going to use it today. On the back side of that is a lighter swirl. You have full-size coffee cups. If you get, let me see, yeah, the full-size coffee cups, then you can fussy cut these out, or you can just use those as a background piece, whatever you want to do. And then the other side of that are the teeny tiny coffee cups, beans, and the spoons. We have this splatter paper. I do a lot of coffee splattering, trust me. And then on the other side of that, you have this beautiful lighter blue. I think it's Lost Lagoon. But you have this beautiful lighter striped paper. So again, this is 12 by 12. Right now, I believe it is also on the last chance category, $12.50 for this whole pack of paper. Amazing. If you are joining me, today is what is today? December 8th. Stampin' Up! Is doing free shipping December 9th through the 11th. So I imagine that these items are going to sell out very quickly. People are going to want to get these and get them while there is free shipping. And here are the dies. There's also dies that you can order with these. I haven't used the dies a lot just because I haven't had a chance to sit down and really play with them. But you can build a press pot. You can have a carafe. And of course, it has these really cute little cups. You can cut out the cup here. You can cut out the lattes, the circular lattes. They are really cute, but today's card, I'm actually going to show you, if you just want to buy the Latte Love stamp set and the designer series paper, that pattern paper, you can make this whole card with just that. So let's delve into this. I went ahead and cut the pieces. You will find the written measurements on my blog. You will see the blog for this in the down in the description for the video. You will see the blog link, and you can go over there and go ahead and get your paper together. I'm gonna bring this in here really quick. So just to kind of speed things up, I did already make my cuts, except for the card base, because I wanna walk through you, walk that through with you. Oh my goodness, I am tongue-tied today. I don't know what my problem is. Maybe I need another cup of coffee. I'm going with that. I definitely need another cup of coffee. So first of all, we are going to, I'm going to save the card base for last. We are going to need your inside piece of basic white, and that is going to be, I do mine 4 3/4 by 3.5. When I cut my inside card pieces, my basic white card pieces, to 4 3/4 by 3.5, I'm able to get 5 of those out of one piece of 8.5 by 11 basic white cardstock. So if you do it the other way, you only get 4 pieces. I like to get 5 pieces out of mine, just so that I can just, you know, it's more economic, obviously. So we have that inside piece here. We also have that splatter paper. That splatter paper, I cut this to 3.5 by 1 inch, and that's going to go with our inside piece. The outside pieces for your card base, you need 2 pieces. I used pecan pie. You need 2 pieces of cardstock. These are going to be 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. You need 2 of those. You need 2 pieces of patterned paper. You can use what I use. You can use whatever you have laying around. Again, I'm giving you the bones of the paper, the bones of the card. You can switch this out. So versatile. You can switch this out to whatever paper you have on hand, whatever stamps you have on hand. So I've got these 2 pieces, and these are 2 3/4. Oops, sorry. These are 1 3/4 by 5 1/8. Again, they are 1 3/4 by 5 1/8. I'm going to set those aside for a second. That piece that's going to go on the front, we are going to use pecan pie again, and we're going to do this 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then the white piece that we are going to stamp on the front is going to be 2.5 by 3.5. Again, all of the written measurements will be there for you. You can pop back out and see those. We are going to be cutting down our piece of early espresso cardstock. Let me bring my trimmer in here. And once you have the dimensions for this, you can just make loads of these in any way, shape, or form that you like. So we are going to start by cutting this to 5 1/2. So you'll be able to get 2 pieces, 2 cards out of this. So now I have 8.5 by 5 1/2. I need to score this so that it opens, oops, knocking all my stuff over, so that it opens like this. So what we're going to do is we are going to come back in here. We are going to pull down. If you have a Stampin' Up! Trimmer, then you've got 2 blades. You've got the cutting blade, and you've got the scoring blade. So we are going to just use our scoring blade. We are going to bring our cardstock over to 2 1/8, and we're going to score that. Okay, so we have one side scored 2 1/8. Turn it around. Let's make this easy. And we're going to do another one at 2 1/8. Again, always make sure that you have your trimmer, not your cutter. I do it all the time. I can't tell you how many pieces of cardstock that I've had to scrap because I grabbed my the cutting blade and not the scoring blade. So just be careful about that. So now that you have it scored, you can simply fold the pieces in, and they should meet in the middle, just like that. We aren't going to need this anymore, so we'll put that aside. Let's get our bone folder, and we are going to just burnish that crease. There we go. Perfect. I think I'm gonna sit down for the rest of this, and hopefully I don't get my head in the way. So the next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna take our pieces of our designer series paper and we are going to mat them onto our cardstock. I'm gonna grab my glue and we'll just add some glue onto the back of that. Maybe we're gonna grab some glue and add that to the back. Might have to get another bottle here. Let's try this again. Oh, that worked. Okay. All right, so we are going to just center that and mat it. Take our other piece. These really are super simple to put together. Center that and mat it. I like using liquid glue because it gives you just an extra half second to kind of move things around if you need to move them around. There we go. They're both set. So now we are going to add those to our card front. Notice I changed out the colors a little bit than I did for my original card. I'm trying to make this just a little bit more vibrant, I think. Not quite sure, but I just needed a change. So we're trying it. And I hope the ladies that I'm making them for love them. All right, perfect. So we have that set. I got a little extra glue on there, but that's okay. It happens. So we always stamp before we glue. I do sip and stamps in Clearfield, Pennsylvania, and I always tell my ladies all the time, stamp it before you glue it. If you misjudge your stamp, get something stray, some stray lines, it's really hard to tear that paper back off. So let's stamp it before we glue it, and then we'll go the rest of the way. So we are going to be using pecan pie. We are going to be using Night of Navy, and I think right now those are the only two I'm going to use. You never know. I like to leave my options open, right? So let's bring our stamps back in, and I want to do the outline of my, you can tell I used it a lot. I'm gonna do the outline of my cup first, and let's get a block to load this onto. So I like to just put it down and pick it up, my blocks. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do my cup in Night of Navy. My cup in the Night of Navy, and I'm gonna bring it just up here, I think. There we go. While I have the Night of Navy out, I'm gonna do Thanks So Much. The other ones here are Hello There, Let's Catch Up. This one's on me. You're the best part of my day. I'm gonna pull out that Thanks So Much. You can tell I've used these quite a bit because the stickiness starts to go on the back of the stamps, the clear stamps. And if you do not know how to make them sticky again, what you want to do is you want to give your stamp a warm bath and use some Dawn liquid soap with them, and then let them dry completely, and that stickiness will pick up again. So we're using the Thanks So Much, and I'm going to put this at the bottom. Trying not to get my head in here. Slightly crooked, but that's okay. They will forgive me. While I have my ink out, I'm also going to do this one's on me on the inside. Let me grab another, oops, sorry about that. Let me grab another. We're gonna load that one. And on my inside piece, which is gonna be this larger piece of basic white, I'm gonna do this one's on me. Oops, didn't do that very well, did I? This one's on me, perfect. I think that I am done with my night of navy, so let's put that aside. Let's bring out our pecan pie, and this is going to be for the coffee. If you want it to be darker, you can use early espresso. I'm going to try this with the pecan pie. I'm going to set this aside. I am notorious for messing up my things and getting ink on them. So I'm just going to set that aside. I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat. When I have a stamp that is filled in like this, and it's one of the photopolymer stamps, the clear stamps, to get the best crisp image and the best, just so that it all fills in completely, I like to use the Stampin' Pierce mat behind it. So let me grab another block, and we are, let's do this heart one. I'm gonna use the heart one. Super cute, love it. And set these other ones aside. All right, so I have my stamp loaded on my block, and I am tapping this down several times in several different places and making sure that it loads up completely. Perfect. And we're gonna go down in the center of that, push straight down, bring it straight back up. There you go, voila, we got it. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring in my Stampin' Blends, and I wanna color this cup in a little bit. I wanna color it in the blue. Put my glasses on so I can see. I'm telling you, this getting old stuff is for the birds. When you need glasses on top of your contacts, it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm sure I'm not the only one. So we are just going to color this in just a little bit. Does not have to be perfect. And I'm just using the light. I can go around here with the dark and just add just a little bit of dimension or a little bit of shadow. And what I'm doing is I'm just using where Stampin' Up's designers have already given me those little lines there. That's for shadow. So let's just go ahead and make those just a little bit more. Oops, kind of got off on that one. There we go. Voila. Done with that. I am not good at coloring. I will be honest with you. I'm really not good at coloring. It is not my favorite thing, but the end result is always really pretty, so it's worth it. So now that we are done with this, we are going to mat this, but I am thinking I'm going to do one more thing. I allowed a little bit too much space in there, and usually I would bring my ribbon down underneath this piece, but today I'm going to do something different. So let's go ahead and cut a piece of the ribbon. This is the polka dot ribbon. This is also on the last chance. It is also on sale right now. So if you want to get your hands on it, today is the day to do it. So I am going to just add a piece of ribbon. We're going to go right across here, and we are going to snip this at an angle. And we are going to snip this at an angle. Oops. Maybe. All right, so she's just going to sit right across there like that. For this ribbon, liquid glue does not, oops, I just lost my ribbon on the floor. Liquid glue does not work very well for this trim. So what you'll need to do is grab out your mini glue dots and put those down. I like to rip mine off to start, and then I can put them onto the back And all I'm doing is they're clear. They're so hard to see. I'm pressing it into my trim. Oops. Pressing it into my trim. Okay. And then we are going to put it on the front of our card like that. There we go. There's a little piece. There we go. There was just a little piece of that trim that was sitting there. I didn't like it. So now we are going to come back to that bigger piece of pecan pie. And let's glue that down. Okay, so again, that liquid glue allows me the option of moving this around slightly. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, when we adhere this to the front of our card needs to open, so we can't put glue or dimensionals on both sides of this card. So what we need to do is we need to grab your dimensionals. Piece here. So grab your dimensionals. We are only going to put the dimensionals on the left side of the card so that, or the, I'm sorry, the left side of this piece so that it will open up for you. So just like that. Yes, I throw my dimensionals on the floor and then I vacuum them all up later. It's what I do. It makes me feel accomplished. Voila. All right, so I'm not sure. I feel like I need something else. I need one more thing. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. My dog is deciding that she is going to help, but I really don't need her help, but she is deciding she's going to help anyway. I would like a piece of twine tied. You know, I get myself to the point where I feel like I'm losing my mind because I always got to keep adding one more thing. I'm just going to loop this right underneath, but I want a bow. I want a bow. I want a bow right there. See if my fingers can make a bow. Try not to get my head in here. There. There. See, I told you it needed one more thing. Voila. Voila. I like it. I like it, I like it. Okay, so now let's do the inside. All right, so we have our card front. Let's do the inside. We are going to take our spattered piece, and my dog is being crazy because she thinks that I'm talking to her. We are going to put glue only on, I'm so sorry, my dog is now sneezing. We are going to put glue on the very edges of this strip only. And we're going to put it right about here. Okay. Oops, I got a little bit of glue there. That's okay. Wipe it off. It's all good. And then to make sure that that fits, what did I do with my Duncan card? To make sure that that fits, I am going to stick, while it's still wet, I am going to stick my card in here. And again, because I'm using that liquid glue, it gives me that little bit of versatility. I'm hanging on for just a second. Okay, there we go. So now it will come in and out of there. The sides are glued. There's a little bit of a pucker to get my card in and out of there. And let's adhere this now to the inside of my card. Voila. And then whenever they remove that, they will see that this one's on me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Again, if you don't want to, I gave you the bones. You do whatever you want with it. If you don't want to add the gift card, I did just place that strip and just adhered it the whole way across. And you can do your sentiment on the inside if you want to give something and just give a card and not a gift card with it. So that is all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this. I can't wait to see what you make out of this design. And like I said, it is very versatile. Use whatever paper you have, use whatever stamps you have, but just be crafting, people. Just be crafting. Make something today, anything. Again, the Latte Love is on the last chance. So once it's gone, it is gone, but it's only $8 right now. Today is December 8th. What day did we decide it was? December 8th of 2024 if you're watching this video later. Stampin' Up! Is doing free shipping from December 9th to the 11th. So make sure that you get your hands on this. If you go in and you order this through me, Jennifer Blaszak, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, if you order the Latte Love or anything from the Latte Love from me, I will send you some of that awesome paper that you can get as well. Again, the paper, the DSP is $12.50, and the Latte Love stamp set is $8 right now. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. It is cardzenbyjen@yahoo.com, and you can always message me. I'm on Facebook, Stamping with Cardzen by Jen. Feel free to come join my group. I'd love to see you there. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can get notices whenever I upload new videos. Have a great day and happy stamping.